Hi, my name is Dr. Kenny. I'm a pharmacist for Nyan Pharmacy, and today I'm just going to do a very brief demonstration on the poison control website. This is a useful tool. You'll be able to see why as we move through the demonstration. So I'm going to drop off for a second here right after I read this copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. The content provided by Nyan Pharmacy is designed to educate the general public on healthcare and medical issues that might affect their daily lives. The information is intended to support, not replace, discussion with your doctor or healthcare professionals. Okay. So, I'm going to drop off now. All right. So, this is the poison control website, right? It's www.poisoncontrol. No, I'm sorry, www.poison.org. There's also a 1-800 number here. It's 1-800-222-1222. That's a phone number that everyone should have, especially if you have children or even just young children. It's just a good number to have, right? So now, very important. If you're dealing with someone who has collapsed, is having a seizure, is having trouble breathing, or you're unable to wake them up, you call 911 immediately. Before you get to this website, you just call 911, right? Now, there's a situation that arises and you need to use this website. So, first thing we want to make sure that we're doing, remain calm so that we can provide accurate and clear information, whether we're entering it to the website or we're actually speaking with someone on the phone, right? It's very important that we have accurate information. So we need to decide who is exposed here. So for the purposes of this demonstration, we'll say someone else. So we'll say, let's say the person is 5 months. Now, if if the person that you're calling for is less than 6 months old or older than 79 years, you will not be able to use this website. You'll need to call the 1-800 number, right? Now, let's change this age. Let's say the person is 21, right? The 21-year-old female. Now, if we do not know if the person is pregnant or not, or if the person is pregnant, you will not be able to use this website because, of course, that would require a lot more detail than something as general that we would be doing here on the website. So you would just have to call the 1-800 number for that. Now, say no. Now, if this is related to a suicide attempt or self harm, you won't be able to use this website. You will have to call the 1-800 number then also. Now we're just going to go ahead and agree to these terms so that we can move forward with the demonstration. And I'm just using this as a tool, so it's not a real case. And also, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it here when I post the video, but as we move through this demonstration, there's a case ID number created to the right, and you'll be able to use that for a future reference if you need to make a phone call or when you submit or if you need to submit the case, right? So let's select continue. So let's look up something according to, let's do a drug. Let's do it. So let's do Abilify. Abilify. So the different dosage form, oral solution, tablet, um, different dosage form, different strengths will populate here. Now, when we select 2 milligram tablet or you select the hyperlink, the corresponding picture for that medication should display, right? So let's go back. And also, as we move through this, move through the demonstration, the information that we're updating on our left or information that we're putting into the system will be building in a case that's to the right of what you're looking at here. I'm not sure if it will populate, but it's here. When you go on the website and do it for yourself, you'll be able to see. All right, so now let's select another strength, and you will see that it's going to look different. So this is Abilify 10 milligrams, right? So that looks different. Now we would have to decide or, select the route of exposure, mouth, right? That's what we'll select. Now, anything other than the mouth, or if it's unknown in regards to what we're doing right now, you would need to call the 1-800 number. Now let's go back. Oh, and also very important, you can enter your zip code in this field here, and it will give you the poison control centers that are near, right? So let's go back. Go back. Now let's search according to pill imprint. Oh, but also, just another aside here. This website is not just strictly for medication or for drugs. As you can see right here, this is talking about this listed here. You have cornstarch, shampoo, baby wipes. So, all right. So let's see here. We're going to search something based on the pill imprint, and there's have it listed here as side A and side B, but basically it's the same thing, front and back. So select A, D. No, that's not right. Not what I wanted. Adderall. A, D on one side, and then on the other side, let's, right? So this is a list of, or display, or yeah, a list of the most common medications that have that imprint, AD on one side and 10 on the other side, right? So let's say we need to narrow this down a little bit more. Oh, well, this is not the right section to narrow it down. Let's go back. I'm gonna narrow it down somewhere else. And also, there's a an option here to use a barcode. That's not something I don't think you would really use that often in a home setting, so I'm not gonna go into that one. That's something you can look at your own, at your own leisure. Also, this website has information about if you're exposed to poison here, if it's swallowed, if something is in your eye, what to do there, if there's something on your skin, and also if it's inhaled. So I'll just leave these for you to read at your own leisure. It's kind of, just read it. It's kind of self-explanatory, but it's good information to have. See, now pill ID. All right. Now, this is useful if you've just found a pill somewhere. Maybe it's something on the floor and you're just not exactly sure. if you're not exactly sure what it is, or you just want to find out if your medications look differently than they previous than the last time you picked them up from the pharmacy. Sometimes the manufacturers may change, and that can be, quite alarming if you're used to seeing your medication look one way, and then all of a sudden now it's different. So, and also sometimes medications may get mixed up in the wrong bottle. So this tool is useful for that as well. So let's just go ahead on and agree to the terms here. Healthcare provider. All right, so let's use that Adderall again. So do 10 on one side. And it doesn't really make a difference which side you call A or B. So 10 in AD. Gonna find it. Now, all of the medications that we listed or that um, have those general markings, they'll populate here, right? So let's narrow it down a little bit more. You can narrow down by the shape of the pill, all the shapes here. We're going to say round, right? Now, the color we will say is, say, turquoise. All right, so let's narrow this down. Okay, so nothing showed up under turquoise, so let's try blue, right? See, does anything populate? No. Wait. Wait a minute. 10 AD. Oh, see, there. More than one was selected. That's why. Okay, so we have this blue, and let's see what populated. Boom. Let's see what happens if we select something else. See, they won't populate it. So now let's try and search by the medication name. See, they're all find. Let's search. All right. So we have Adderall here. Click that one. Now we have a list of all or several different strengths of Adderall, right? So let's narrow the results. All right. So, well, this is just a very brief tutorial. If the information was helpful or useful for you or useful to you, please like and share. If you have any questions, please feel free to list them in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to view this presentation, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.